Hello everybody, I'm Jersey J. I'm trying to show you guys a little traffic. I am having a problem with my chat, but we're gonna run it. So we're looking at the Route 46, Route 10 intersection here in Ledgewood, New Jersey, where we have the main majority of people that are filtering off of the Route 80 sinkhole issue. So they're being diverted this way, guys. So what we're looking at is the intersection, and I'm going to take you over here. Give me a second, loosen this up. I'm going to take you guys over here. 46 has been horrible all day. It's just backed up from light to light. I mean, you're going to go, it's going to be like a 20 car through the light kind of thing, and then another maybe 2 cars from like Howard Boulevard. The problem is these main intersections here that are branching off of the main roads are jamming the rest of everybody up. People are stopping in the middle of intersections, things like that. So that's the issue that's going on. Shout out to the officer that had breakfast with me this morning at the bagel spot. Really nice guy. But welcome, guys. If it's your first time, you found me from Facebook or something like that, my name's Jersey J. I'm just out here showing you guys what I can show you. I'm trying to park myself at this main intersection here. 46, see, all those cars are gone, but then you got a line of cars that are going to form from this side. But you see 46 going up to Route 10, getting on Route 10 east, or west. I'm sorry, Route 10 west. Hold on, let me show you. It's packed all the way up to the top of the hill there. So things are moving, but not very quickly. on one sec, guys. All right, I can't figure out this chat thing. I guess it's not working out. I hope the screen doesn't look like, okay, I hope it doesn't look like that for you guys. But welcome to the channel, guys. I'm Jersey Jay. We're looking at the intersection of Route 46 and Route 10 in Ledgewood, New Jersey. If you're just joining us, you don't know what's going on. We have a couple sinkholes that developed on Route 80, a big highway that cuts through New Jersey. It feeds a lot of different areas, and it's a main artery. Unfortunately, there was mine shafts that collapsed underneath the ground from years and years ago. But they collapsed under the ground, opening holes, sinkholes up in the highway. So this is going to be the traffic that's diverted off 80 through these little towns and little spots here in Roxbury. The area has received a crazy influx of vehicles coming through here in traffic. From what I've seen, from what I've been videotaping, people have been pretty courteous. They're not bad. A couple little road rage incidents, people getting angry. Before I turned my camera on, some guy was screaming on the phone at the intersection, acting a fool. So yeah, there's some stuff going on around here. But I just mainly want to show you what traffic looks like. This is on the right-hand side over here. Right here is going to be 46 getting on to 10. So everybody's heading west right now. But you haven't already, smack that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when we go live. One second they waited too long and he beeped. I'm trying to let you guys know, not just one person's getting screwed. Oh, Junior, what's up, buddy? Yeah, not one person is getting screwed here. Everybody's getting screwed the same way, guys. Doesn't matter what side of the fence you land on. If you're a Republican, Democrat, whatever, everybody's getting screwed the same way. We all are dealing with it at the same time. So try to be courteous to the people on the road. You know, there's mothers out here driving around with their kids. Your grandma's out here driving around, you know, like, try to be courteous. The last thing you need to do is cause an accident and slow traffic down even more. So, hey, the safer you guys drive, that's awesome. Truckers still beeping. I love it. Freedom! I had to throw one in there for you guys. But yeah, just try to be courteous, because you never know who's driving around here, what kind of day they're having. It might be worse than yours, you know, so try to be courteous and kind out here when you're on the road. I know it just sounds stupid, but everyone's the same amount of angry, you know, and depending on what you got going on in your life, you might be a little bit more angry, but try to hold it in. Don't road rage. Don't get yourself in trouble. It ain't worth it, man. The extra 5 seconds you gotta sit at that light, it's not worth it. Try to take it easy out there. Drive safe. You know, kids are just getting their licenses. They're out on this road. Like I said before, you know, you just gotta, you never know. But what's up, guys? I'm gonna show you over here. We got 46 East is getting some traffic too. But that's 46 East, guys, on the right-hand side. And then back over here, I like showing you guys both sides, because then you get a better gauge of what you're running into. right. So welcome to the room, guys. If it's your first time in here, my name's Jersey J. We're doing a little live cam on the traffic here going through New Jersey. Route 80 has sinkholes in it. I spoke with an officer from Roxbury today, real nice guy. And he let me know, like, they're being asked too every day, how long is this going to take? When is it going to be done? They don't know. The officer said, he's like, I'm not an engineer, I can't tell you. But the more information we find out, the more we try to get out to you guys. The same with the police. If you guys ask the police, the same thing with them. They're looking at the same news articles and they're reading the same Facebook posts you guys are reading. So just do some research. If you know it's going to take an extra hour, you got to leave earlier. It's going to be an extra hour sometimes in this traffic here. Route 10 is moving. Route 10 West is moving. It's not going fast. You're doing probably 5-10 miles an hour once you get over that hill. There's another light over there. That's the problem with being diverted through these towns, is there's a lot of lights, there's a lot of cross streets. People are getting inventive with the ways they get to work, so they're trying other roads and other side routes. And they're not the only ones with that idea. And a lot of people are getting stuck at these lights for like a good half hour because only 2 people can go through at a time. Off these main drags of 10 and 46. So it's getting to be a little frustrating out there for people, and it's understandable. It's a very frustrating situation. I mean, no one anticipated shutting down a main artery, anytime soon. So hopefully they get it fixed quick. I'm gonna brush up on all the new news today from Route 80, and tomorrow I'll have some better stuff for you. But just want to get the word out for you, let you see what's going on. On the left-hand side over here, we got Route 10 West. That's what we're looking at right here, Route 10 West at the light of 46 and 10. And then Route 10. Route 10's that way. So Route 10 goes up that hill there. We'll just leave it zoomed in for a minute so you guys can get a look at it. But as of right now, the traffic is considerably lighter than it was this morning. A lot of people on 10, a lot. So there's a lot of people coming from my left up Route 10. Route 46 seems to be moving pretty good right now. 46 West. So if you jump on 46 West, you can cruise pretty good. I'll let you know when that slows down though. Yeah, that was cool, Junior. Can't believe, he sent me this article, Junior sent me this article that was talking about these old whiskey bottles that were found down the shore, and I think that's awesome. It's so cool. You never know, it's from a shipwreck or something. I didn't get to watch the whole thing, but when I get some time later, I'm gonna watch it, because I like that kind of stuff. I'm always hunting for cool stuff like that. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Junior. Good to see you, brother. Next year is going to be pretty nice. Next summer, I'll be able to get around a lot better. Actually, before that, but I don't know what the hell's going on in the fall. But aside this, guys, I have a special video we're going to do tomorrow. I'm going to do a little video of either of the town next door to the sinkholes. Wharton is the town it's in right now. The sinkholes are in Wharton. But I might go to this place, Mine Hill. This is not too far away from where those sinkholes were, and I can give you a better idea of how it all went down if I take you through the woods and show you some old shafts. There's nothing I can climb into to show you. I'm going to show you depressions in the ground. Oh yeah, Kevin, you said. Kevin said, what year were those bottles? I don't remember. He was seeing it on a YouTube channel. There's a guy that has like a mudlarking channel too down the shore. He's a pretty cool guy. He told me about a couple good metal detecting spots. Can I get closer to the hole? Crime in America. Well, the thing is, I'm right here for now. I was told by the officer that this is like the main spot for all the traffic. So eventually I can get closer to the hole. Tomorrow my plan is to get closer to the hole. But you know, without a drone, I don't think I have access to that, guys. That spot I can almost say definitely closed off to the public right now. I would have to do some illegal stuff to actually get close to that, which I don't really plan on doing. But yeah, if I do have an opportunity, if I could talk to some of the officials over there, I'm OSHA certified. I could throw a hard hat on. Maybe I could get in there like the news crews do. Not sure, but yeah, we'll try. I'll try, you know. Doesn't hurt to try. "100-year-old was still found in Atlantic City." That's cool. 100-year-old whiskey bottle. That's awesome. I don't drink anymore, but that's a pretty cool article. You never know what'll wash up, you know? Is it taped off or blocked off? I haven't actually gone past it yet. Anytime recently, anyway. When it first started, we went to the mall and we observed it. Other than that, I haven't gotten too close to it. From the aerial views, it seems to be a few, like 2 meters across. But, you know, that was the one hole. There were several that opened up. Hopefully, you know, no more open up. Because what happened was they had one or two on the eastbound side, I believe. And then they said, oh no, the west side's okay. Don't worry about it. Drive on it. And then one opened in the westbound side too. So it is really concerning for the surrounding buildings and things like that. Nobody wants to see anybody fall into a sinkhole, you know. But luckily, with these sinkholes, no one was injured. So that's always a positive thing. No cars were damaged, nothing like that. But yeah, I will get some more information on that, Kevin, and when I can. I was supposed to have someone helping me in the background with some info, but they are busy, so it is not their fault. It's my fault. I'll get some more information for you. I'm pretty sure they're about 2 meters across. It's crazy. Kevin, yes, we do know what causes them. Back in the day, you know, early 1800s, early 1900s, they were mining zinc and iron all in these areas. Thomas Edison actually had a mine down the road. So these, there's a certain mine that tunneled down vertical shafts, then they tunneled horizontal shafts going across all over the place. And this is, you know, pre modern day drilling and stuff. So this was very basic. There was no GPS. They didn't know where they were in the tunnels. You know, they were going up and down and left and right haphazardly. So when they filled them, they didn't, you know, fill the horizontals. They just filled the vertical shafts to get into these horizontals. So over time, due to erosion and things like that, the soil will shift underground and it'll cause a depression or a sinkhole above them. So unfortunately, when Route 80 was built in the late 60s, early 70s, they didn't anticipate having, sinkholes. And they didn't have things like ground penetrating radar and the new technology that we have that we can see further down in the soil. So when they built it thinking it was okay. But now we know, due to ground penetrating radar and test holes that they dig and things like that, we can find out much faster what's under the ground. So that's what we got in our favor. And yes, it is wild. But we had a lot of zinc and iron mines around here. Tomorrow I'm going to take you to one of them. It's called the Dickerson mine. It's been around for a long time. The Dickerson family was up here. You may know Malin Dickerson Reservation up in Jefferson if you're from around here. But Dickerson mine is what I'm going to bring you guys to tomorrow. That's a little bit better accessible to me. I'm not going to be doing anything illegal. There's a lot of mountain bike trails and stuff up through there. I just know where a certain couple holes are. So I'm going to try to show you guys what I can and show you what happens when a horizontal shaft collapses. It'll leave a distinct mark on the surface. So we're going to try to show you guys all that tomorrow. But for right now, guys, we're looking at the intersection of Route 46 and Route 10 over here in Ledgewood, New Jersey. We got the traffic, which is building up pretty heavy on Route 10 here in front of us. Route 46 West doesn't look as bad. Let's check it out. Yeah, 46 West isn't bad right now, guys. Jump on 46 West, cut over to Route 10, then go up, because Route 10's a swamp. It is just, it's stuck. As soon as this light turns red, everyone gets stuck again. So everyone's trying to zip through this intersection. Just be careful out there. Like I said before, we don't want to see anybody get hurt. I'm going to be honest, Kevin, I don't know. I'm not an engineer. I would assume, I can't really assume, but how I would fix it would be to drill holes, find where the voids are, and then dump concrete into it until it fills up the hole. But like I said, I am not an engineer. I can't tell you what they're going to do. They may have to drill down or dig down to whatever that level is and refix it. But this isn't new. Rockaway had a couple sinkholes back in the early 2000s. They ended up filling it with boulders and cement. So that story's on the internet too. But yeah, so that's how they fixed that one. That was in the early 2000s. But now they got a lot of eyes watching this situation right now. So the town has to really be careful and make sure they do this right. But it kind of reminds me of this town, Centralia, PA. We went to Centralia. It's basically known for the town that was evacuated. The entire town was evacuated due to underground coal fires. And what happened was some kind of fire started in a dump. The dump was part of, like, on the outskirts of the mine. It was a coal mine, and the fire spread into the coal mine and has been burning ever since. I believe that happened in the late 60s, early 70s or something like that. It has been burning ever since. It's still burning. If you go there, you can see smoke coming from the ground. Nobody lives down there. There may be like a handful of houses left. I think there's a few left. They have a fire department. I passed that, so I know they got that. But as for everything else, man, you go into Centralia, there's only one reason to go there, to see how desolate it is. But thank God we don't have coal mines over here. But hopefully, I'll get some more information as time goes on, guys. I'll be able to give you some more info. I just started getting into this. I know it was a couple days before I jumped on it, but I figured the only way I could help is to live stream you guys what the traffic looks like over here, because there's not a news crew in sight. No one's recording what it's doing to these little towns. From the officers' testimony, it doesn't sound like it's helping anything. These cars aren't really stopping and engaging into the economy here. Other than gas and maybe a pack of cigarettes or something, some beer. But yeah, everyone just wants to get home. They want to get out of here and go home. Adiz, yeah. Adiz, it's a ghost town. Centralia, PA, Pennsylvania. That place has been burning for like a long time. I can't remember the exact number, but we did a live stream from over there. We wanted to go to the road that had all the spray paint on it, and they ended up covering the road up with piles of like dump and fill, like dirt and stuff like that, and rocks. They don't want anybody going up and down that road anymore. But up in North Jersey here, guys, it's known for all the mines, you know. And the town right next door to where this happened is called Mine Hill. So you got to assume the whole area is riddled with mines. There is a map out. Most of the Facebook groups already know. They've seen the maps of where the mines are. But there's a map up there of New Jersey, and it has a huge cluster of mines that were around this area. And, you know, they haphazardly buried things. They didn't really care back in the day. The mine would close down, and the town would come over and say, you got to close up all these mines. They're hazards. And they would just push rocks and dirt in it and hope it was good, you know? And then ever since, the land can't be developed in those areas because it's so riddled with mine shafts. Yeah, so it's probably costing restaurants, businesses around here some money. You know, hopefully it gets fixed quick, you know. But from what I heard, it's not going to take too long to fix the one side, and they'll be able to funnel people, I guess, through that side of 80. And this traffic should be at least cut in half, you know. But welcome to the room, guys. If you're new, don't be afraid to smack that like button. It's a very, very good thing to do. Hit that like button, and then subscribe to the channel and get that notification. We have a lot of stuff on our channel that I did. You got to go on and look at it. We did everything from the convoy, the People's Convoy down in Hagerstown, Maryland. We did tours of different beaches. We went to Fort Frederick, we went to Gettysburg, Niagara Falls, you name it, we got there. We did a lot of cool stuff, so you guys are interested in looking and getting a little tour of areas and stuff like that. We went to Davy Crockett's house. I did a lot of stuff. So you guys might want to check out the other videos I got. This is a more boring of the videos that I do. It's just staring at cars. But it is a good place to, you know, exchange information. If you guys know more stuff that's going on, you can inform me and I can inform others. So it all helps each other, you know. We want to help each other out here. The world's got enough problems. We don't need any more. And like I said, try to drive safe out here, guys. One accident leads to another hour of sitting in traffic. So try to be careful, be observant. Don't stare at me as you come around this corner. You know, watch the road. I said it the other day, I'm going to laugh at you if you crash and say it was my fault. I'm going to laugh at you. I'm not driving your car. So just be careful out there, guys. I've seen a lot of people get angry, you know, especially right here, because I'm going to show you 46 East goes from a 2-lane to a 1-lane right up where that FedEx truck is right there. So you get 2 lanes for 2 seconds, and then it all funnels into 1 lane. So that's what's really jamming it up over here. You know, and 46 is kind of the same deal. That's a 1-lane, you know, road, 2-lane road. And then it splits up over here. But, you know, it doesn't help you when you're going through Kenville and, you know, all these other towns up here, Mine Hill, Morton. But thank you guys. I'm privileged to have you guys in the room right now. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Gives me something to do besides stare at cars, you know. I'm gonna give my voice a break for a minute though, guys. I'm known for talking and losing my voice, but I sound like Macho Man Randy Savage when I do. Rest in peace. Hey Jared, what's going on? Welcome to the room, bud. Good to have you. We are just watching cars, guys. That's it. And we're praying to God that no one gets to any kind of accident or gets hurt out here today. We want everybody to be safe out there. I'm trying to promote safe driving. That was a nice turn. I'll tell you, some of these drivers over here with these semis, it's a huge obstacle to go around all these cars and merge and everything and make these turns. So I got to give it to them, man. They've been really doing a great job. I thought that was a cop, but it's not. Let's see. What are we looking like on 10 here, guys? 10's moving. 10 west is kind of moving, guys. It's moving up the hill. Seems like a steady pace. What time is it here? It's 3 o'clock, so we're gonna see how much the traffic builds up by 5. If you just joined us, guys, we're standing at the intersection of Route 10 and Route 46 in Ledgewood, New Jersey, and we're covering the traffic from the sinkholes that developed on Route 80 in Wharton, New Jersey. I know we've had a couple earthquakes. We just had one a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and we had a good one like a year ago or so. So, a year and a half ago, something like that. So, I don't know, maybe they had something to contribute to the soil shifting and things like that. It wasn't too far away where the epicenter of the seismic activity was. So, you know, maybe it had something to do with it. Who knows? I'm sure as more information comes out, we'll know more. But yeah, New Jersey isn't prone to getting any kind of earthquakes or anything like that. Nothing significant anyway. I mean, if anything, a little tremor. But a 1.6 or a 1.8, it's pretty significant, you know? I wasn't here for it at the time. I was out of state. But my friend said, you know, his fish tank water was sloshing back and forth. Like, it was a physical thing. You could feel it. And then we had another one here not too long ago, the other day, I heard, and it was a little bit lighter, but still, you never know. You never know what's going to happen due to those things, you know? Sinkholes develop, earth shifts, it's crazy. But at least now we have the technology to figure this stuff out, you know? 50, 60 years ago, 100 years ago, they didn't have any of this technology. They didn't know where they were drilling and where they were digging under people's houses and stuff. There's an apartment complex. I don't think it's an apartment complex. They're like townhouses or something like that. It's called the Avalon, and it's very close to where that site is with the sinkholes. Izzy, welcome. Good to have you guys. If you haven't already, smack that like, share, subscribe button. Share this with someone you know in traffic. You know, let them see what's going on. That's pretty much all I can do to contribute. You know, if you want, you're more than welcome to stop over here by the Clay Oven, the Roxbury Motel. Stop over in the parking lot and tell me how this is affecting you. How this is affecting your family. You know, it's an extra hour or two away from your house. So it's definitely affecting things. It's affecting, you know, people getting their groceries that live around here, or dropping their kids off for a school event. So it's not just a little inconvenience, it's a major inconvenience right now, especially for the people around this town, Ledgewood, Roxbury area. It's like a main hub of where Route 80 is being diverted. So hopefully it gets fixed quick. Like I said, as more information develops, I'll tell you guys about it. But for right now, all I can do is show you what's going on. I don't know. I think that Mustang was a 6-cylinder with, you know, some straight pipes on it or something. Definitely didn't say GT. You know who I miss? I wish my boy Jim was here. He's a car guy, man. He'll like this. He's bumping into this tripod like it is my first time using it. God over money. I like that. Man, I'm about to take you guys to McDonald's with me and go get a sweet tea. I can smell it from here. Alright guys, we got a little action building up over here on the right hand side in 46. So we got 46 east, there's a little bit of traffic going that way. So if you are heading east on 46, keep in mind up where you get to about Howard Boulevard, there's a little bit of traffic going there. But on the opposite side is Route 10. This is how Route 10's moving. And for those of you guys just joining us, we are looking at Route 10 and Route 46 here in Ledgewood, New Jersey. Yeah, we're just gonna hang out here for a few hours and let you guys see how traffic develops. try not to, try not to drive angry out here, guys. Everybody's frustrated because of this. Everybody. The person in front of you, the person behind you. We're all doing it. We're all in the same boat. It's a very cliche thing to say, but honestly, in New Jersey, this is the first time I've seen both anybody come together on a topic. It don't matter if you're far right, far left. How you doing, brother? What's going on?
How are you?
Good. Nice bike, brother.
What you videoing?
Yeah, we got a live stream going on YouTube with the traffic, so people can kind of gauge, what it looks like and everything. Yeah, trying to help out. I like the bike.
I like yours too.
Thanks, brother. It's a little comfort up, but never heard of it. Yeah, it's like a little startup company, I think. Right. But it was
At
like,
least you got some suspension.
yeah, it's nice. It's nice. But, I've had some issues with it. I've had the shock and holding it out one time. Bottom down.
I got issues with it. Yeah, so I just fucking retrofitted it myself.
Yeah, man, that's what you got to do sometimes.
I've had this bike for 5 years, ever since the pandemic started.
Nice.
I got 12,500 miles on it.
Damn, you got me beat, man. I only got 4,000. I thought 4,000 was like, you got 12,000?
12,000, same motor, same battery.
Holy crap.
Second set of tires.
How do you take care of it?
It stays in the shed all
Yeah.
the time. And, I mean, the only thing is fucking change, you know.
It always happens.
Yeah.
That thing's nice, man.
Second set of tires.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Almost there.
Yeah, well, this one's almost bald in the center, but I put for the winter, I put the knobs on it.
Yeah, it helps you get around.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, man, I got 12,000 miles on this thing. Look, I got 5,032 right now.
Oh, wow.
And that's on the second time I reset.
That's so cool.
So I
thought I was up there.
Wow, man.
What's your name?
I'm Dave.
Dave, Jay, nice to meet you.
All right.
Yeah, man, check it out. We were on the whole conversation down there, but yeah, I'm Jersey Jay on YouTube, so we get bored.
Jersey J on YouTube.
You
Cool.
want some funny videos or stuff like that? I do a lot of tours and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, man. I've seen you riding around before.
Well, I just came back from Walmart, and now I'm going back out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good thing, man. We don't gotta sit
Well, hey, the best thing is we don't have to pay insurance, gas, or a car payment.
I know. And no one understands what anybody wants to buy a car. I have a car. I don't have to drive it.
Dude,
Why would I want to see this?
listen, New Jersey is the highest freaking insurance rate in the whole country.
I know. It's horrible. And they don't pay out either.
No, I know.
If you get in an accident, they don't give a shit.
Right.
But,
All right, gotta
yeah,
go.
Dave, have a great
See
day.
you, man.
Brother. See you around. Thanks, man. Oh, I love it. That's some of my favorite part of doing what I'm doing, guys, is I get to meet awesome people. I get to meet really cool people. A very enthusiastic guy, Dave. He has an RNG bike just like me, so we were like talking about the bikes. But yeah, man, you never know what brings people together and have in common. So I'm just nice to everybody because I want everybody to be nice to me. But yeah, we're staring at the traffic here, guys. If you're just joining us, Route 10 and Route 46 here in Ledgewood, New Jersey. All the traffic coming through here due to the sinkholes on Route 80. So we're being diverted through here. And I'm trying to show you guys the best of my ability what's going on the street. Route 10 West here on the left-hand side, right in front of your screen. Cars are building up at the lights, but it is moving a little bit. It's a snail's pace right now, coming off of 46 up into 10. But yeah, I mean, listen, traffic's going to be rough for, a couple months. It's going to be a couple months till they can figure this out. They had a lot of ideas they're shooting around, building overpass over the affected area. There's a bunch of little things they were saying, filling it in. But, who knows? Who knows what they're going to do? I am going to try to get closer to the hole and show you guys what the holes look like. Right now, I guarantee it's closed off to the public. But I do have certifications and things like that, so maybe there's a possibility I can get in there and check it out. I'm not going to do anything illegal to show you guys. And if I had a drone, it would be easy. I would just fly over. I would show you the holes. I'd show you the guys fixing it. There's not a whole hell of a lot of things they could do right now besides wait for the engineers to figure out what the plan is, So that's what they're going to be doing. And we can just anticipate an extra hour of driving sitting in the car. We're just lucky it's happening now when the weather's kind of cool, because in the summer this is going to suck.